is back and healthy. And the vice president was received by the president, John Mahama, and his wife, and Jubilee House. Beautiful. The vice president is back. Omo wishing to say onwu, omo nananum bewu. Omo wishing to say onwu, omo maaminum bewu this year.
See a growth-led policy that, if not yielding results now, would yield results, because what Ghana needs now is...
With all due respect, Ghana for. What is this guy saying?
And for a science inti vice president Jena na Opukwajiman asatena no ababedru Ghana na ndra yin na ehu se ni arrival no President Mahama ekokoshia no.
Abusia Vice President Her Excellency Professor Jena na Opukwajiman. Finally she's in Ghana now. Her seni Alodina Mahama ni adie nyasam kitwa because in command for ye dia asema hye ne ni kunu kon. Sanso and our senia a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so when Nidia Shawak, oh, yes, serious. Oh, Professor, you are welcome back to Ghana. Mami, echo, ya, chese, oko, UK mamu, echo, Jina, homeka cry, echo, Jaya, na, bra, echo banas, I don't mamfu, bono, a year, a wutosa. But finally, the woman is in Ghana. Me say, Emra. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mribi obeka say enche bia ma me ne beba wa makra no yade a nananom a ewo Central Region kra no eba abonten ebe press conference e demand ye say omampani asebo say last week also ba no amade a wo say kwan bia so omo hwe no mo de ne bepie mu ewo my Ghana mu ha na me say entrene omanfo boy yo awuto aye bo no ensemu aye kafa de hu mame aba abeduru.
Now therefore this is clearly say amount for nsema no moka edifa vice president Jena na Opukwajiman ho no se wewu ni na entro na sansem we ana omokeka no KevinTaylor ababonten ababe fire omo akese omo omokeka sansem ni na yebeti nsem a KevinTaylor di betudwa osan so fire Richard Ahiagba on some jandambia opushi against the dollar and the CD rate. Out of all, without majile babe consem ni mu. A higher Ghana gossip. So any viewer now subscribe here. May urge also be subscribe and like it. Now fade ye chewading. Ewo your comments ni mu efa mine. So without majile, yanko yensem. We indi kan sha sem fan fini say. Andra and a vice president of the country. Me who say video say circulate say wababedru Ghana. Ye na ye notice edifi the office of the president. Say vice president no home no enti okwako receive a treatment abroad. Okwako receive treatment no the next update by and say ohia some rest. Also taking some rest. Now, within the rest taking period now, muno, and at the NPP for start here say omu pushi jandam. Omu kase na vice president no wewu was some umbra bonti mambeka. Afekra di omu de before mu kra me bi kokopie. Speaker of Parliament. Omuka says Speaker of Parliament is involved in Vice President ni wo no hunsen semendi ensempi no mbabekan. Now therefore KevinTaylor ababe fire at omukeka sansem ni na osom ni na no omu ye MPP jandamfo na nsem wa KevinTaylor ababekan o video we mu e da kire omo no enye free agro yentie no decide
is back and healthy. And the vice president was received by the president, John Mahama, and his wife, and Jubilee House. Beautiful. The vice president is back. Omo wishing to say onwu, omo nananum bewu. Omo wishing to say onwu, omo maaminum bewu this year. Omo wishing to say onwu, omo yirenum ebewu. Omo wishing to say onwu no, omo kununum ebewu. Sana unyame share no. Odwene bone ema unua e wo se bone ni kum nti omo dwene bone ma Professor Nana Opukwajiman se wo yare nti onwu no omo kununum bewu omo manom ebewu afiwe ya omo yirenom omo ankasa busuafo betwa ho ewu efrise de wo pe no eno na wunya. Professor Nana Opukwajiman is back. She is going to live through government way and other governments. Majority of you, the young people on social media, MPP for anamusi owuno, mubewu ejano. Because that is what God says. Obia obetina social media ka say Professor Nana Opukwajiman ewu within 3 months akumayare bekuno. Yeah. Omo mugu abrochire. Omo mugu eye Ghana. within 3 months, Obi already over 45 years, Bia, or better than social media, can say Professor Nano Pokwajiman, or Yarinti Owu, within 3 months. And I know where I'm saying this from, a special place. Those people will die. Yeah, they will die. And Ghanaians will be shocked. Will be like, Kevin can't say we I didn't see. I'm not going to mention names, but they will die. Some will die from heart attack. You all see it. Facebook live. They will die through it. So Prof is back. Welcome back. We know you are going to come help. The knowledge you have, we have prayed and God has answered. He will protect you. It's not going to be an easy journey. You are going to take your time to recover. Take it slow. The president is a whole machine. Without you being around, your energy, your experience, speaking to him on phone and contributing, at the end of the day, Prof, the dollar is at 11. So you need to understand. Or presence will make it go to like 7. Hey, and Prof, we'll slow down kakra. So we wish you well. Prof is back, and we wish her well. And they will govern this nation well. Inti, yenyina yenyaje, Sir Professor Ayedieng, Nana Opoku-Agyeman is back, or Ghana. We are very happy. God has been good to us. We appreciate God. Thank you.
Instead of saying I'm Kevin Taylor and our baby Dim Komo, our this side and India, or they blasted or Moano Moka say Vice President Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Now Kevin Taylor, after firing on Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman or the bar Richard Ahiagba, he named himself Richard Ahiagba was part of the communications team for Dr. Bawumia a year 2024 elections. Richard Ahiagba had information way about the Abontia. Or compare the dollar and the cedi rate. Even before the dollar and the cedi rate, or starting free baby and only be boom 24-hour economy. Now, what in someone Richard Ahiagba beka na that's what person share say a year Ghana cedis gaining a year power over the dollar boa system that much. And on Kevin Taylor about bonting. Ababe blaster Richard Ahiagba concerning the dollar and the cedi rates out of war without majile. Yenti and someone Kevin Taylor edituja I will decide.
Cedi NA team, stay with me. It's exactly 9:03 p.m. Ghana time. US at 5:03 p.m. Team. Oh. Now let's go back a little bit. I need to show you something because my team just sent me something to show you. I need to Williams Anefi Papa. Okay, team. This is what we're going to do. I will talk about it tomorrow. So let's deal with the Anefi, Anefi's father, Williams Benjamin Anefi. So tomorrow, team. The information came late. So Ochinano, I will show Williams Anefi Papa school. I'll read everything about it. How I'm the fraud sika ACSA school. Your friend, the school is called Global School of Biblical Studies. It's fraud. So team, let's put a pin in this. Tomorrow I will deal with it. Tomorrow I'll put it on the screen for people to see. Ne papa edino no. All right, now this is where the dollar is now. 11.85. That's how it's closing. Intermarket rate no. And remember 11.85 and the over waiver 11.80 on wave. My phone, the screen is dirty. When you come on wave, it is 11.80. John Mahama and NDC for epic dollar from 17. In less than 5 months, the dollar is at 11.85, and the $1 is 11 cedis 85 pesos. Time na ekufuado mo efa dollar from 2017 January. Na 3 cedis 80 pesos. Let's place it there. Let's be generous. Now 3 cedis 80 pesos. Omu free power. January 7, 2025. Omu jana 17 cedis. From 3 cedis to 17 cedis. John Mahama about power. January 7th, 2025. ABC and less than 5 months. We move dollar every 17 cedis to 11 cedis 85 pesos. Actually, with Jimmy. And our problem with this government. You see, what A24 and this government is enjoying now. Said the next 5 months cry and now 1 year no. And now 8 months no. Said dollar now ever back to even 14 now. Side profits now we are making no. It can sustain us another 8 months. then the government will fight it back again to 11. Yes. So we are fine with this. So even from now, I could see a year August, September. So government is to keep the dollar below 16. Now say it lingers around this value 10, 11, 10, 11 cry till the end of the year. No, you better be to the point to say next year a circle 15 San so the bedia yendu next year middle next year no na satia about 10 sanya be no aye inti there's no problem. Mopa dollar no engineer say for the next year for this year I don't have a problem because we are going to make a lot of profit as before. We are going to make a lot of reserve as a nation. People's life is going to be better. People are going to do what? Are going to save money. People are going to be able to expand their capital, to expand their businesses. Into the next 1 year, no, by December, about 15 crore, we are fine because we have saved enough to be able to contain that $15, no. After 6 months, 2026, 6 months, no, I about 11. Sanya peno, yes, save na I about famaye, ne ya den, yes, I did boy hobra. That's how it works. Into the dollar, Mr. President, Mr. Governor, this is a very volatile world. Things can change. If the dollar stays now this way or below a little bit to the end of the year, we are fine. If next year it goes back to 16, we are fine. For about 6 months, 7 months, we are fine. Because by that time, now you to me a service as a nation and as citizens. By that time, now you to me a it is a dollar no from next year, a circle 15. We have saved enough money to be able to sustain ourselves and our businesses for the next 6 months in 2026. Into Andrew Satam and Sambra 10 no now at the end of the day, no, yes, solve our problem. Until we are good. Right now, no, the infrastructure before making no, it can even sustain them for the next 4 months. That is how it works. So now, as I speak, my team, they are telling me the dollar has now dropped to 11.65. It has dropped to 11.65. That is what we want. Now they could do 17. Now listen to the NPP. Where NPP for Nyinaka for that NPP when it comes to when it comes to NPP, the mouthpiece of NPP, say about Omokasa, man where your friend Richard Ahiagba, onuna a church on sema NPP for communicators every morning to sit on TV, on radio, to speak on issues. Inti, so who's the NPP communicator be a kasa o TV swa. Branche we na ma omo topic say omo fanko jandam. Inti we okasa from the core of the NPP omo kasa fo nyina penyini na say NPP na kasa no. Now, a weak city is better for Mahama's 24-hour economy. Now, Muntie Asama Okano Metro TV and this is Richard Ahiagba.
I want to even understand what's the strategy, because really this whole celebration of exchange rate being the city's strengthening is actually toward an import-dependent economy. You understand? When right now, one of the biggest problems between the US and China is largely because China manipulates its currency. That's the claim against China by the US, that China manipulates its currency to make it weak so that its exports to America are cheaper. So what is our strategy? If as a government your idea is 24-hour economy, a weak currency is actually better for you so you can drive export. They recently formed the Accelerated Export Board or something, right, which is part of their 120 social contract. What is that board supposed to do? If you have a strong city, your import will be expensive. So then what is the policy alignment there? What are they celebrating? If your goal is to drive export and your currency is strengthening, UK, the reason their currency has been strong forever is because they are import dependent. And that's a matter of policy. So it's cheaper for them to import than to export. So they import vastly everything they consume. Now, so you need jobs for your people. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you promised you want to do 24-hour economy, which must be production-led if we think about it properly. These other skirmishes that passport office is operating 3-4, I don't get it. That's not what you promised. Because if all these young people must get job, it must be productive. The enterprise must add value. It must create value and wealth. So you cannot say that DVLA is doing this and so that's 24 hours. That's a non-starter. But we are looking for the 24-hour economy, which is production-led. Where is that one? And so when your currency becomes strong, you are weakening your position. You can't do that. So this whole thing we are celebrating and jumping up and down, what is the long-term picture? What are they trying to achieve? You understand? So apart from the fact that everything they are celebrating is on the basis of what was done. And I'm saying that whilst we want them to be successful in claiming some of these things, I want to see a growth-led policy that, if not yielding results now, would yield results. Because what Ghana needs now is...
With all due respect, Ghana for. What is this guy saying? Well, it hurts me that a journalist will allow him to make the... What is he saying? I don't understand. At a point, he forgot that he's in opposition. Because he started talking about the city appreciating and why accelerated exports, and that we are a country that is exporting. That's why we have the accelerated export, whatever, promotion or whatever. And then the UK is import dependent. They import everything. That's why their currency is stable. And he jumped to jobs. And then he spoke about imports. Then he quickly went to enterprise must add value. Then from there, he came to 24-hour economy and then landed at when the currency is strong, it is not good for a nation. And then finally, what policy? What is he talking about? What is this guy? What is he talking about? Again, all counts. You see, again now, person can. Obesoka say, "Sidi na aya strong. No, it is bad for us, ana." And our person say, "Sidi na aya strong. No, there's no policy. Into Sidi na is stronger. It is bad for Ghana, na." Or you want to say, Sidi na aya strong. No, it does not show say Ghana economy no a bit stronger. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Which point? What point are you trying to make? Because I want to help you. The whole MPP, I'm director of communication. So you see, Debbie, I'm catching saying you'll be a cabro for being nyansa. As some kind nyansa back. Where is it going, man? It's total rubbish. On say 2025, Yemfa NPP communicator be a picture and to your TV so. No, because we don't see any MPP communicator too intelligent to be on my show. Say MPP communicator be a kabibi number 2 show so. No. So when the MPP communicator be to so na metiano. But for some reason, I don't see any of their communicators being intelligent enough for me to put them on my screen. This is the head of NPP communication, you know. And the question here is, what is he saying? What is it drive? What's his point? The whole thing is that he is confused. Mr. Get me the name. We want to put this announcement out. What do you think, team? Do I need to put it? I need to put it out. It's very important. Team, give me a green light. Give me the green light. PS. Work on this. Give me a signal on this. So the question is, so right now, do they have a problem with the economy doing well, with the city being stable? Because I don't really know where he's confused about everything. Because one, he cannot say that the government is doing well. And two, he cannot say that their policies did not work. That's why they could not bring the dollar down. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to sound intelligent in his head. So as he speaks, you can see clearly that every single statement he makes, he starts to think about the next thing to say. Because what he's trying to do is that in communication, because he knows his line, he doesn't want to shoot himself in the foot. So it makes it difficult for him to even be coherent, for him to even flow. The fluidness is not there because he is thinking, am I making sense? Am I confusing the journalist? Are the people watching me telling me I'm stupid? That is why you hear him jumping from one place to the other, because he does not know what he's talking about. He's confused. This is where the MPP is. Their communication, this is the head of their communication. Into TNA, you could see he is asking himself questions. Am I making sense? Am I confusing the host? Are the people listening noticing that I'm stupid? He doesn't know. That's why when you listen to him very well, he's jumping.
I want to even understand what's the strategy, because really this whole celebration of exchange rate being the city strengthening is actually toward an import-dependent economy. You understand? When right now, one of the biggest problems between the US and China is largely because China manipulates its currency. That's the claim against China by the
Inside of what KevinTaylor no baby no come on the side, na then na wodin fa ho. I think say the party NPP is about time. Some more criticize here. You guys should come with facts. I say, asem na mo kano is off key. You guys have the confidence more kasa, but all what you guys will say, it will end up no na off key. One thing a bit me aboa ma adwuma ni mu aye den say waba be counter obi na sem oka na dia wo kano will represent with facts. Eba sa and you be ampo na beka say jandam na opushi. Obi abeka say Charlie, this guy is speaking the truth. But kamia kwa to say they always come attacking with lies. And always biano, they found themselves fumbling. Ebimukra ended up disgracing themselves live on TV, live on radio. But for a day now dream found. Aha, ye Ghana gossips. Ye the more updates. Eba wakwe.